Hi, I'm Forrest Edwards.
I'm Sean McKinney.
And I'm Calder Moore. This is a feasibility study for a new tennis facility in Greenville, South Carolina.
Our research will determine whether or not this facility is feasible at this time. This map shows the location of Greenville in the upstate of South Carolina.
We chose Greenville, South Carolina as the site of our new facility due to the recent remodeling, which has revitalized the downtown area with many attractions, including new restaurants, bars, and a minor league baseball team.
The state of South Carolina has long been exploring the opportunities of adding a large tennis facility in the upstate due to the overwhelming increase in the popularity of the sport. According to the South Carolina Information Highway, the state currently has 13 recognized tennis associations, with the vast majority residing in the Lowcountry and the Midlands. There is also only one South Carolina tennis tournament facility, the Family Circle Cup, which is located on Daniel Island in Charleston, South Carolina. While Charleston boasts a larger population with a great outside attractions, which make it an appealing destination for tennis enthusiasts, we also feel that due to the rapid growth and reconstruction of Greenville, this could be a very compelling site for the upper state to have its first tennis facility. The Family Circle Tennis Center in Charleston opened up in 2001 and was originally built for $15 million. It is a 32-acre state-of-the-art tennis facility located on Daniel Island that is equipped with 20 championship tennis courts, a 10,000 square foot clubhouse that includes a pro shop, among many other amenities. The main attraction, the Family Circle Cup Stadium, seats approximately 10,000 people and hosts a variety of association of tennis professional events and other United States Tennis Association and South Carolina Tennis Association events. Outside from tennis, the stadium is used for major concerts including Hootie and the Blowfish, the Beach Boys, and Zach Brown Band. Because Greenville has a smaller population than Charleston, we hope to build a facility similar to the Family Circle Tennis Center in Charleston, but on a much smaller scale. Our vision for our facility will include 10 championship tennis courts, a 3,000 square foot indoor training facility that will include 2 courts and a backcourt wall for members to practice by themselves. We will also have a 4,000 square foot members clubhouse, which will include a pro shop, locker rooms, and a bar and grill. The main attraction will be the state-of-the-art tennis stadium, which will hold roughly 7,000 to 7,500 people. The estimated cost for the stadium and surrounding facilities is estimated to be $14 million. Due to the success of the Family Circle Tennis Center in Charleston, we expect our facility in Greenville to attract similar crowds, as it will be the only major tennis facility in the upstate.
Greenville is an urban community located in the upstate of South Carolina and is one of the largest and wealthiest cities in the state. Its population is currently a little over 60,000 people, and it covers 26.1 square miles. The population density is about 2,329 people per square mile. There are about 29,000 men and about 31,000 women. The median resident age is 34 years old. The estimated median household income is $41,000. The predominant races in Greenville, South Carolina are Caucasian, African American, and Hispanic. Caucasians account for 70.3% of the population of Greenville, and African Americans and Hispanics account for a combined 26% of the population. South Carolina as a whole is one of the fastest growing states in population. According to USA Today's U.S. Census records, it has increased in population by 15.3% in the past decade. Greenville has increased its population by over 18% in the past 10 years. It is also becoming more urbanized, making sports like tennis become overwhelmingly more popular. We expect most of our attendees to be major tennis fans that live in the Southeast. The proposed site property for the new tennis facility is located just outside the city of downtown Greenville, 14 Staten Drive, and is 29.8 acres. The property is listed at $395,000, which is about $13,255 per acre. The property will provide us with adequate amounts of space in order to accommodate our venue and its surrounding amenities. The complex will include 10 championship tennis courts, an indoor facility, a clubhouse, and a parking lot. This is an overhead view of the 29.8 acre piece of property we look to purchase and start construction of the facility. It is located about 10 miles outside of the city and will provide us with ample space for parking, practice courts, clubhouse, and stadium.
The proposed tennis facility in Greenville should create an immediate impact and source of revenue for not only Greenville, but also the upstate of South Carolina as well. Because of the wide popularity of tennis in the state, tournaments and events at the facility should attract large crowds. Tennis fans as well as concert spectators will spend money on tickets, merchandise, parking, concessions, hotels, and other goods, bringing a new source of revenue to the city and surrounding areas. The construction of the facility will create many jobs and a source of income for residents. The new open-air facility will also be an ideal venue for many concerts and other events that will bring revenue and growth to the area. We expect that downtown Greenville and the surrounding area will benefit from this new venue when visiting spectators arrive and spend their money in stores, restaurants, and hotels. According to CNNmoney.com, Greenville is one of the largest growing cities in the United States. The new revival of the downtown district makes Greenville a popular city to visit for tourists. With a new tennis facility and downtown attractions, our hope is that Greenville becomes a popular place for fans, families, and other visitors to come for an event. The economic impacts of this new tennis facility will reach far beyond just tickets revenue and concession sales. We hope that a facility like this will put Greenville on the map as a great city to visit with many attractions for years to come. Because of the overwhelming growth of population in Greenville and the outpouring support for the game of tennis, we believe that we will receive a wide variety of support for the construction of our state-of-the-art tennis facility and stadium. We will first start by asking the state government to help assist us with paying around 30% or $4.2 million of the project. We will then approach the South Carolina Tennis Association in hopes of a fundraising project that will account for 15% or $2.1 million of the overall cost of the project. We hope to do this through donations, fundraising, events, and tennis tournaments in the state of South Carolina. Additionally, we will ask the United States Tennis Association to donate around 15% or another $2.1 million of the cost. Since we plan many of the USTA events to be held at our stadium and our facilities, we find it necessary that they donate at least 15%. We will look to secure a naming rights deal for 10 years for approximately $1.4 million through private investors. Our sponsors will pay for about 10% or $1.4 million. The remaining $2.8 million will be taken out in a $3 million loan in order to cover the remaining expenses as well as any other unexpected expenses. This pie chart shows the funding percentage from each source.
The facilities and stadium will have numerous sources of revenues. The stadium itself will receive revenue from ticket sales, parking, concessions, and merchandise sales. The facilities will generate revenue through membership fees, guest fees, training sessions, and court renting fees. The members clubhouse will generate revenue from merchandise and equipment sales from the pro shop and restaurant. We expect to gain other forms of revenue through concerts and other events held at the stadium or other facilities. Also, we look to build upon our revenues by hosting youth and adult tennis camps as well as conventions and private parties at the clubhouse. The expenses will include advertising, operations, employee salaries, maintenance, utilities, and general and administrative expenses. We feel as though Greenville is a prospering city which can offer us many sources of revenue over the years to come.
The projected income statement shows our revenues and expenses for the years 2015 through 2019. Our main revenues will include ticket sales, parking, and naming rights. Through ticket sales in 2015, we expect a general admission ticket to cost $25 with an average attendance of 5,500 people at a minimum of 20 events. This will net us a profit of $2,750,000. With parking, we will charge $10 a spot with 5,000 spots available, netting us $1 million per year. Naming rights will account for $1,400,000 every year. Our other sources of revenue will include concessions, pro shop sales, membership fees, training sessions, court renting fees, restaurant sales, tennis camps, and clubhouse rental fees. Our biggest expense will be our general and administrative expense, which will account for $2,500,000 with 50 employees making an average salary of $35,000 per year. Our other expenses included our depreciation expense, operations expense, maintenance, utilities, insurance expense, miscellaneous expense, and restaurant expense, all leaving us with a total expense for 2015 of $5,790,000. After subtracting our expenses from our revenues, we are left with $1,245,000 of income from operations. After adding in our other income from capital grants of fundraising from the South Carolina State Government, South Carolina State Tennis Association, United States Tennis Association, and our founders, we are left with $10,805,000 before income tax. After applying a 34% income tax expense, we are left with a net income of $10,463,300. Our projected balance sheet shows our total assets and total liabilities and net assets for the years 2015 through 2019. Our current assets include cash, accounts receivable, and prepaid expenses, all leaving us with a total current assets of $684,212. Our property and equipment include land, equipment, and buildings and facilities, which total $14,497,000. After subtracting our accumulated depreciation, our total assets equal $14,541,212. Our liabilities and net assets include current assets, long-term debt, and equity. Our total liabilities equal $2,952,912, and our total equity equals $11,588,300. When combining our total liabilities and total equity, we have a total liabilities and net assets of $14,541,212, which is equivalent to our total assets. Our projected statement of cash flows for the years 2015 through 2019 include our operating activities, our investing activities, and our financing activities. For the year 2015, our net cash flow from operating activities was $11,078,300. Our net cash flow from investing activities for the year 2015 was a negative $14,497,000, and our net cash flow from financing activities was $3,917,912. After adding our operating, financing, and investing activities for the year of 2015, we are left with $499,212 of cash at the end of the year. As you can tell from our statement of cash flows from the years 2015 through the years 2019, our cash at hand at the end of the year is positively increasing. Our loan amortization schedule shows our $3 million loan taken out over a 10-year period with an interest rate of 8%. Our first principal payment will be due January 1st, 2015, with a principal payment of $207,088.47, with our interest being $240,000.
After conducting the feasibility study on a new tennis facility and complex in Greenville, South Carolina, we have concluded that the facility would be feasible at this time. Due to the amount of grants that we will receive, we will have enough funding to begin work on the project. Although we are taking out a loan, we anticipate being able to pay back the borrowed money plus interest in 10 years.
According to our projections, the new facility will generate a sufficient amount of revenue due to the location and growing population in the state. It will not only serve as a state-of-the-art tennis facility, but also as a place for large-scale events to be held. The city of Greenville and its surrounding areas will benefit economically by attracting tourists who will also spend money at local businesses.
Our recommendation is to go forth with the project because we feel that we have a good understanding of the city of Greenville and its growing population and economy. It is evident that the sport of tennis is growing in popularity, and the upstate of South Carolina currently does not have a major tennis facility. Because of the Family Circle Cup on Daniel Island has experienced such a great success, we feel that Greenville will make a great destination for a new facility in this nature.